Hey everybody, and welcome to another class, Yoga with Kathy Lighton. Today's class is going to be power poses. It's a power pose flow. Some of these are going to seem a little difficult to get into, but I don't want you to worry so much about making it to the full expression of the pose. I want you to notice where you get to in that posture and then work from that. At that point, I want you just to do your best to be at that point. Take note of where you are with that point, what your body's doing at that point, and then you can slowly start to progress with that posture. It's not always about getting to the full expression of the pose. Sometimes it's just breaking it down step by step. I'm going to do a little moving around as far as how I teach today, because some of these postures require for you to see different angles, and they're a little complicated because some of them you're upside down and opposite hands grabbing opposite foot and things like that. So visually, I want you to have a good idea of where we're going with these things. The poses we're going to work on today primarily are going to be Bird of Paradise is near the end of the flow. We're also going to do Fallen Angel, which is sort of a arm balance, but we lean it into the mat. And it's interesting. So, just work with yourself as best you can on that. And then Soldier, which is a form of like a standing split. But it's very interesting. It's a great hip opener as well. So just keep in mind your own limitations. Do what you can. Push your edge just a little bit, but never push yourself too far. Be very mindful of where you are. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. So find your nice, easy seated posture. Find your sit bones. Sit your spine up nice and tall. Roll your shoulders down into the back. Close your eyes and just start to recognize where you are at this moment. Nice big inhale. We're getting ready to start a practice. Let the breath go down deep into the belly, feeling it expand. And then nice and slowly exhale and release. 2 more. Big inhale. Exhale. One more. So from here, everybody bring your hands to prayer. Bring them to heart center. Bow your head for just a second and set an intention for this class. Maybe it's just to be fully present for this little bit of time that we're going to spend together. Whatever it is, give it the honor and the respect by recognizing it. All right. So on an inhale, I want you to take the arms up and the gaze with you, and then exhale. Let the hands cascade down and let the fingertips touch the mat, and slowly draw the chin to the chest. Inhale, reach all the way back up. Take the gaze with you, opening the throat. Bring the hands together, and then exhale. Seal that to heart center and seal the chin toward the chest. Inhale, we lift and open the throat, and then exhale, we cascade down and we seal that lock, chin to chest. One more time. Inhale, bring it up, bring the hands together, and exhale right to heart center. And then inhale, just lift up. Good. So from here, I want you to take your left hand and I want you to bring it to your right knee. I want you to bring your right hand behind you and just firm it to the mat or the floor. Inhale, lengthen up tall, almost like you're trying to lift your seat off the mat. And then exhale gently, we're just beginning, start to twist. Start to look over the right shoulder. Stay where you are, but on the inhale, see if you can lengthen the spine even higher this time. And this time as you exhale, really push that belly button to the back, to the spine, and feel it ring out that belly. Now we're going to slowly come out of this twist, and we're going to reach the right hand around to the left knee as the left hand comes behind you. Inhale, really lengthen up tall. Exhale, just start a gentle twist, looking back over that left shoulder. So we're going to stay here, but we're going to inhale, lengthen higher. And then exhale, it's very subtle. Just push that belly button to the back. Feel it ring out that belly and feel you get a little more rotation. Good. And then bring it to center. So from here, just take that right hand out beside you and lean into it. I want you to make sure the left sit bone stays firm to the floor. Take the left hand up and it's like you're in a cactus. Inhale and then exhale, reaching over to the right. And you can take this as deep as you want, as long as you can keep the left sit bone firm to the mat. Reach it out. Inhale, bring it up. That left hand's going to reach out to the side. The right arm's going to come to cactus. The right sit bone's going to stay firm to the floor. Inhale, and then as you exhale, reach it, reach it, reach it. Keep that right sit bone nice and rooted in the mat. And then bring it up. Bring the hands to the knees and think of cow and cat when you're in all fours. So the hands are going to cup the knees, and as you inhale, really puff the heart forward. Draw the shoulder blades together. Open the throat by looking up. And then as if you're going to cat, bow the back. Belly button comes to spine. Heart comes to between shoulder blades, chin to chest. And you can even sort of lean back against those knees, getting a little more spinal opening. Inhale, push everything forward. Take that gaze up. Shine your heart forward. And then exhale, bow back. Nice. Last one. Inhale, take it forward. And then exhale, bow it back. Good. So sit up tall. So we're going to come to sitting on the tops of the shins and the tops of the feet. And if you like, you can pick one knee up and then the other. It's nice to kind of stretch out the shins and the tops of the feet. If this is painful for you, grab yourself a block and sit on it. All right. May need a strap today. I should have mentioned that at the beginning of class. We're going to be doing bird of paradise, so that, if you're tight in your shoulders, a strap helps with that. So if you need one, go grab it. Right now we're going to warm up the wrists. So everybody clasp your fingers together really tightly, and then I want you to just roll those wrists around. All right. So now I want you to lay the palms down on the floor, kind of raise your fingers. I want you to find the thumb mound and the knuckle of the first finger. And I really want you to root those points in and then just kind of spread that weight around on the palm. And then put each fingertip into the mat as best you can. And you're going to notice a slight little rise in the palm there. That's your carpal tunnel area. So just try to kind of keep this hand lock where you've got all these different points that your weight will be in your hands. Lift your seat and rock yourself forward and back. Sit the seat back to the heels, flatten the palms to the mat, spread the fingers wide, peel the palms off the mat, and you can kind of rock this side to side. It usually feels nice to the palms, getting the fingers ready for a little work. And then lift up, turn the fingers toward the back of the mat. The inner wrist is facing forward. Lower yourself down and just kind of rock this side to side. Now lift up, tops of the hands are down on the mat, palms are up, fingers are pointing back, and just open the front of the wrist here. If your wrists start hurting during class, feel free to stop, roll them around, pay attention to your hand lock in the mat. It's very important. All right, so from here, we're gonna bring it to tabletop. So bring yourself around, practicing your hand lock. The hands are directly over the wrist, but shift yourself forward a little bit so the shoulders are more right over the tips of the fingers rather than pushing back, and the knees are right under the hips. So on an inhale, we're going to go to that cow. We're going to let the belly sway down. We're going to lift the chin up. The back of the head's going to reach back for that lifted tailbone. And then as you exhale, lift up to a big cat, belly button to spine, heart between shoulder blades, chin to chest. 2 more. Inhale, cow. Exhale to cat. And 1 more. Inhale, cow. And exhale, lift up to cat. And then bring it to center. All right, so this is going to be a little bit of work, a little core engagement. Just take this where you can, all right? So we're gonna curl the toes and we're just gonna hover the knees off the mat. This may be where you stay. Or as we kick through, you can drop one knee down and then the other. That's pretty close to where we're going here. But I'm gonna spin my knees over to the right because I'm on the balls of my feet. I'm gonna pick my left foot up and kick it through and draw the right arm back. I'm gonna let the knees just skim past the mat. The lower you keep it, the more the work. The knees are going to the left this time. Pick the right leg up and kick it through. Hover as you spin through. Left leg kicks through. Right arm bows back. One more round. Swing it around. Right leg kicks through. Left arm bows back. And then bring it to that hovering tabletop. Hold it as best you can. And then drop it down. All right, so rest that a second, wiggle it out, whatever you need to do. Curl the toes, lift the knees, push back to down dog. And let's have the heels raised. Slight bend in the knees. Really push back toward those thighs. Lengthen the spine. Chin sort of draws to chest as you're gazing toward the belly button. Push away from the mat, rotate the elbows inward, and then just very slowly start to pedal your heels down, one at a time. Good. Now, from here, walk your feet back just one tiny step. Root your hands in really well. Inhale. As you exhale, float yourself forward to a plank, and I want the shoulders to come right over the tips of those fingers. Take it back. So inhale, bring it to plank. Exhale, down dog. One more. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. So inhale to plank. Walk the left foot into the center and stack the right foot on top of that left heel. You can drop the knees, you don't have to stack, but if you want, come down to a chaturanga and push yourself right back up. Bring the right down, stack the left. Inhale, exhale down to chaturanga. Inhale, push up. Both feet down. Inhale, exhale all the way down, coming all the way down to the mat. Hands are still rooted. Tighten the arms to the side body. On an inhale, it's a baby cobra. Come up about halfway, shoulder blades together. Push them down toward the hip bones. Roll back down, coming to the right cheek. Inhale up halfway. Exhale, left cheek. Now on the next one, push all the way up to your cobra. Thighs are still resting on the floor, shoulders are down. Take your gaze up a little. Bring it down to the right cheek. One more. Inhale up to a big, big, beautiful cobra. Really shine the heart forward. And then roll it down. So from here, extend the arms out ahead of you. Really walk them out. Open the legs up slightly. We're gonna rise. We're gonna, on an inhale, lift to like you're Superman, like you're gonna fly. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, right cheek. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, left cheek. Now you can continue with that, or you can follow me and go to a bow. So point the toes up toward the ceiling, reach the hands back, see if you can reach around the feet or the ankles, whatever works for you. But on an inhale, lengthen up, really open the heart. Exhale, drawing the heels to the glutes. Drop the right cheek down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, left. Good. Release. Push yourself back up to all fours. Curl the toes, lift the knees, push back. Fully extend your down dog this time. You can open your feet up about the width of your mat. Push back. I want you to step the right foot to the outside of the right hand. So step it forward and then the left. Toes are out, heels are in. Drop to a malasana. Rock yourself side to side if you like. Sit the spine up tall. 2 big breaths, big inhale. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. So bring your hands down to the mat. Start to straighten the legs, pick the toes up, turn them straight forward. Heel toe the feet a little closer together. Find a forward fold, soft forward fold. Knees are soft. Really lengthen the spine. Let gravity pull you down. Find your hang. Everything's loose. Shoulders are relaxing down around the ears. Gravity's finding the separation in the vertebra. Head's hanging loose. Let the arms hang heavy. Really pull that belly button to the spine. You've got a little softness in the knees. Roll yourself all the way up to standing. Shoulders, neck, and head are the last to lift. Find your mountain pose. Finding your foot lock. Root your feet in. Find all 4 corners of your feet, but lift the arches upward. Really root the toes in. Engage the legs, wrap the muscle around the thigh, take the tailbone, tilt it down, really secure the belly button to the spine. Lock your pelvic floor. Take your shoulders, roll them down into the back. Nice deep breaths. Now we're going to go through 3 sun salutations. You can modify these however you need to. You can drop the knees. You can skip the chaturangas. Your practice. Take a big inhale. Lengthen the arms up. Take the gaze with you. Bring the hands together. Exhale right here to heart center. Inhale. Take it right back up. Exhale. Take your forward fold down to the mat. Fingertips to the shins or to the floor. Inhale, lengthen up halfway. Exhale, take a deep forward fold. Root your hands into the mat. Step back right, step back left. Find a strong plank. Belly button to spine. Tilt forward over the tips of those fingers and come down to chaturanga. Remembering you can be to the knees or skip this all together. Scoop yourself up, cobra or up dog. Push into the tops of the feet. Elevate the thighs off the mat. Come to the knees, curl the toes. Right back to down dog, where we're going to take a nice deep cleansing breath. Big inhale. Exhale. Walk, step, or hop to the front of the mat. 2 more rounds. Inhale for a half lift. Exhale as you fold. Root the feet in. Inhale, rise all the way up to standing. Bring the hands with you. Exhale, seal that at heart center. Inhale, take it right back up. Exhale, take your fold. Firm your hands to the mat. Step back right, step back left. Go through your vinyasa. Give me a chaturanga. Scoop up, cobra or up dog. And back to down dog. 1 more time. Walk, step, or hop. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Root to rise. Inhale, bring yourself up. Exhale, heart center. Inhale, up. Exhale, take your fold. Bring yourself on down. Step back to plank, where you can stay, where you can modify, or you can follow us to chaturanga. Scoop it up, cobra or up dog. And back to down dog. Take your breaths. All right, lift that right leg up high for me. And then I want you to spin the hip open and bend the knee. And really push away from the mat. That right toe's pointing back toward the left pinky finger. Good. Just opening the hip. Now straighten it back out. And then step the right foot between the thumbs. Right knee is over right ankle. Left leg is extended back. And it's strong. The ball of the left foot's rooted into the mat. Secure the left hand under the left shoulder, and as you inhale, reach the right arm up. Think about wingspan here, reach high. Now you're going to bring the right hand down inside the foot. You're going to spin the left heel down, and you're going to lift the right arm straight up. Again, wingspan here. One more rotation through each of these. Bring the left hand down, secure it under the left shoulder as you lift the left heel and the right arm rises. Bring the right hand down, spin the heel down, lift left. Perfect. Bring the left down, spin the heel off, bring the left hand to wrap around that right ankle. Take the right arm forward. See if you can lift the left foot off the mat. Dorsiflex in the foot, so the toes are going to point straight down, and you're gazing straight down. From here, see if you can start to lift the fingers off the mat and extend that right arm alongside you. Just play with your balance here. Bring it down and bring the left down and just shake the hips out a little bit. All right, so I want you to step your feet back a little bit. And then I want you to drop to a toe balance. We're going to go into fallen angel. So from this toe balance, I want you to swivel your knees around to the right. Okay? So line your feet up so that the feet are in line with the knees, but the torso is turned toward the front of your mat. From here, hand lock. Root your hands deeply into the mat. And then think of chaturanga arms. Your elbows are going to point straight back. And your left leg here is going to be resting on your triceps. So we have to really use our core to find some lift. So from here, I'm going to walk my hands back so that those legs are pressing into those triceps. And I'm going to very slowly start to lift and see if I can find a teeter point. And then I'm going to gently lower my head down. From here, that upper leg's going to shoot up. And the lower leg, the one resting on the arms, is going to point up. Do the best you can. Play with it a second. Be patient with yourself as well. You've got a lot going on here. Maybe you're just going to get the head to the floor and find the balance with the legs on the triceps. That's a great place to be. If you can't get to that, I want you to see if you can practice a toe balance with a side twist. This is a great place to be. Everybody find where you are, and then you're going to swivel it back to a forward fold. That was a lot of work, so shake it out. Remember, you can always take the variation with a twisted toe balance, all right? So we'll go over that again when we get to the other side. All right, so from here, I'm going to be turning my back to you for this because it's easiest for you to see. But I'm going to pick my left foot up, step it back, and go wide on my mat. So if you want to follow, this might be the easiest way for you to see as well because you're going to be looking between your legs. So not as wide as you would do a very wide forward fold, but more than hips distance, probably about a little less than 2 feet. So find yourself a forward fold. All right, inhale, lengthen up halfway, and then exhale, come down. So we're gonna root into this right foot, and I'm gonna take my right shoulder and bring it as close to around the back of my right knee as I can. I'm gonna use my left hand as a prop, and I'm going to lift off my left foot, and my right hand is going to grab the front of my left foot. And once I'm here, my heel's going to travel to my inner growing there as my knee points up toward the ceiling and I fold down toward my shin. This is soldier. Do the best you can with this. So maybe you're just here. Maybe you're just holding that foot. That's a place to be, right? Work on that. Nice and slowly bring it down and open the stance up wide. Wide angle forward fold. Inhale, exhale, come down to your forward fold. So this is an intermediate to advanced practice today. Those of you who have handstand in your practice, you can work from here and press up to a handstand. If you got headstand, bring your forearms down to the mat, interlock your fingers, secure your head in that basket with your hands, and rise up to a headstand. Or you can hang out right here. Either one's fine. Take a deep breath wherever you are. So now we're going to walk everything back around to the right so that the hands frame the right foot. We're going to go ahead and spin that left heel off the mat. From here, see if you can start to lift up. See if you can find an airplane. It's like a warrior three. Arms are like wings, hips and shoulders face the floor. Soften the right knee, step the left foot back, lift up to crescent. Spin that left heel down, find warrior two. Inhale, exhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior two, and then exhale, bring the right hand down to the inside of the right knee. We're going to go into bird of paradise. So if you need a strap, you're going to grab it, and you're going to reach it behind you with your left hand. Everyone else, pick that right hand up, reach it back, and see if you can find your bind. So maybe you're going to stay here. Maybe you're going to step the left foot forward. Now, maybe you're going to stay here and you're going to work on your lift. If you're going to lift, pull that belly button in, really root into that left foot. Lift up. So maybe you're going to leave the toe pointed down. Work that balance. Or extend it up. Gently bring it down. Unbind. Bind forward fold. Shake it out. Inhale, half lift. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale, heart center. Bring your hands down, find mountain. 2 breaths, big inhale. Exhale. 1 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Step back. Go through your vinyasa. Chaturanga or not. Cobra or up dog. And back to down dog. Nice deep breath. So in order for you guys to view these postures, I'm going to go to the other side of my mat. Step it back to down dog for me. Lift that left leg high, open the hip. Straighten it out and step the left foot between the thumbs. Right hand's going to be right under the right shoulder as the left arm reaches up. Big inhale. Exhale, bring the left hand down, spin the right heel down, lift the right arm up. Inhale. Exhale, bring the right hand down, lift left. Bring the left hand down, lift right. Good. Now bring the right hand down, lift the left heel off the mat. So this right hand is going to reach around and see if it can grab that left ankle and you're going to start to lift off that right foot and then start to play with your balance. Good. Bring the hands down and then bring the foot down. Shake it out. So walk your feet back a little bit. We're going to go into this falling angel. So even if you're near the middle of your mat, that's probably pretty good. So drop the hips down to the heels. So if you tried the fallen angel the first go around and it didn't work for you, maybe you just want to do a toe balance. So if you're going to work the toe balance, all of us swivel the knees around to the left. All right, so the knees are going to the left. You're on the balls of the feet. And to do a toe balance, just bring the hands right here to prayer. And you're in a twisted toe balance. You can stay right here. Those of you who are going to go for this fallen angel, remember to lift your pelvic floor, lift your belly button as you start to teeter forward. That's going to help you find lift. Root the hands in, elbows bend back. You're resting that inside right leg on the triceps and start to teeter. Find the balance. Bring the cheek down, the head down. Lift that top leg as high as you can, spinning it open. Bring it down and bring it down. Bring your knees back forward. If you want, we can all work right here on a little toe balance. Take it forward, find forward fold. Shake it out. So step the right foot back and then walk yourself wide on the mat. You're probably going to be butt toward me, my butt toward you. So this isn't that wide. This is just a little more than hips distance apart. We're going to that soldier. So from here, we're going to root into the left foot this time. And the right hand's going to be kind of out to the side. I'm going to pick my right foot up, and my left hand is going to reach underneath me and grab that right foot. And then from here, I start to rotate so that my knee goes up toward the ceiling, and my heel is sort of right there in my crotch. So work with it, and find your point. That's as far as you can go, and do your best with that. And then gently bring it down and walk wide. Inhale, exhale, you can come down. You can just hang out here and forward fold. You can press up to a headstand, or you can go into a handstand. Totally your practice. Push your edge a little bit. Nice deep breaths. Use this as a point of rest before we move on. Now walk everything around to the left where those hands frame that foot. So we're going to fly this to an airplane. So see if you can find that uplift. Flex the right toes. Bring the arms back. You could even take this to Warrior 3 if you want more of a challenge. Bend the left knee, step the right back. Find crescent. And then Warrior 2. Inhale, exhale, reverse. Inhale, Warrior 2. Exhale, bring the left hand down to the inside. So from here, maybe you're going to stay here. Maybe you're going to put a strap in the right hand. Maybe you're just going to do a bind, and that's a great place to be. If you want, step the right foot forward, root the right foot in, lift the left heel. Pull the belly button to the spine, find the lift, rise up. And if you're ready, extend it straight up. Bring it down. Nice and easy. Unbind. Forward fold. Shake it out. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise. Exhale, heart center. Inhale up. Exhale down. Step it back. Chaturanga. Up dog. And down dog. Nice deep breath. We're going to go through it all one more time. Lift the right leg up. Step the foot between the thumbs. Left hand down, lift right. Inhale. Exhale, bring the right hand down, lift left. Inhale. Exhale. So this round we're going to move a little faster. So from here we're going to lift the left up. Left hand grabs right ankle, reach the right back. Good, bring it down, find forward fold, shake it out. Step the feet back about halfway. Drop the seat. So you can work right here on a forward toe balance. You can spin the heels over to the right, the knees over to the right. And bring the arms to the side, and you can work a twisted balance. If you want to go to fallen angel, root the hands in, back the arms up so they're close to that left leg. Tilt forward. Find a gentle landing. Shoot everything up. Bring it down. Spin yourself back forward. Lift up. So we're going to pick the left foot up. We're going to step back. And we're going to walk around. Not too wide. We're going to soldier. We're going to root right. We're going to have the left hand as a base. Lift the left foot up. Right hand grabs it. Shoot the knee up toward the ceiling as the heel comes to your groin there. Lift it up. Release and bring it down. Open up to your wide angle, where you're either going to rest or you're going to do a headstand press or a handstand, whatever you want. Walk it back around to the right. Hands frame the foot. Spin the heel off the mat. You're either going to go to warrior 3 or you're going to lift off an airplane. Drop that left foot back. Find crescent. Spin the left heel down, find warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, bring it down. Right hand's right under the right shoulder, left is lifted. You're going to stay here or you're going to bind. You're going to stay here or you're going to step the left forward. You're going to stay here or you're going to root and rise. It can be wobbly. Bring it down. Shake it out. Good. Inhale for your half lift. Exhale for your fold. Step it back. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. I got to flip it around to the other side of the mat for you. You can join me if you like. Inhale, lift left. Exhale, step foot between the thumbs. Right hand is rooted. Left lifts up. Inhale. Exhale, bring the left down, spin the right heel down, reach up right. Bring the right down, lift left. So lift off the right foot, right hand is going to reach for left ankle. See if you can find your balance. Bring it down to forward fold. Step yourself back. Drop to toe balance. Either work your toe balance or spin your knees around to the left. You can work your toe balance here, or you can bring it right here to a twisted toe balance. Bring your hands down. If you're going to go to that angel, that fallen angel, Slowly find a teeter. Pull your core in. Rest the face, the right side. Lift it all up. Nice and slowly, gently, bring it down. Spin the knees back around. Bring yourself up to forward fold. Shake things out. Pick the right foot up. Open yourself up to a not so wide forward fold. Root left foot, root right hand. Pick right foot up, left hand grabs front of right foot or ankle. Shift it up, heel reaches toward the ceiling. Knee reaches toward the ceiling. Heel's right there at your butt. Gently bring it down, open it up wide. Go to your handstand or your headstand. Lift it up. Walk your hands around to the left. Hands framing the left foot. From here, find flight. Airplane or warrior 3. Bend the left knee, drop the right foot back. Crescent. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, exhale, reverse. Inhale, exhale, side. So we're going to stay here, or we're going to bind. We're going to stay here, or we're going to hop forward. We're going to stay here or lift the heel, or find your balance, rise it up. My balance is always a little better on this foot. Lift that toe up. Good, bring it down gently, unbind, shake it out. All right, step back to down dog for me. Lift right, spin the hip open, bend the knee. Inhale, exhale, drop that right hip, give me a twist. Inhale back. Exhale, spin that right hip down, give me a twist. Now inhale back, and then exhale, bring it to down dog. Other side, lift left. Inhale, exhale, drop the hip and twist. Inhale back. Exhale, drop the hip and twist. Inhale back. Now, bring it down. And I want you to open the knees up wide. So I'm going to turn toward you so you can see what I'm doing here. So I'm going to take my right leg straight out to the side, and I'm going to come down as if I'm in a one-legged child's pose. This is a nice little inner thigh opener. So this left leg is like it's in child's pose. There's an angle. My heel is actually resting in my inner thigh there, and my knee's out a little. Nice stretch here. Deep breath. From here, I'm going to leave that right leg out, but I'm going to lift up to like a three-legged tabletop with the leg out to the side. Find that. And then I want you to lift it up. And then swing it around, and left hand's going to grab that right foot and lift it up. Good, release. Swing the right leg back out. Right hand is center, right underneath. You lift the left arm up. Find a twist here. Bring the left hand down. Lift right. And even spin it open if you want. Bring both hands down. Bring that right leg behind you. Curl, lift up to three-legged dog. Right leg's lifted. Bring it to pigeon on the right. Inhale. Exhale, bring it down and rest. Going to the other side. Bring the hands up, push yourself up, and just bring yourself back to tabletop. We'll start from here. So from here, I want you to pick the right foot up and turn it inward slightly and extend the left out. Sit the seat back and then walk it. And you can go all the way out to a child's pose stretch here. This is such a great stretch. You can stay on the forearms. That's your modification, but if you can extend it all the way out, go for it. From here, walk it up. Pick the right foot up, turn it straight behind you. Left leg's gonna stay extended out. Right arm comes out to the side, lift up, counterbalance, and then reach back. Right hand's gonna grab the left foot, lift it up. Find that beautiful bow. Release, bring it back out. Where we're gonna leave the left hand down and we're gonna lift up right. Finding a nice little twist. Bring the right down. Lift left, open it up. Beautiful, bring it down. We're gonna curl the right toes, lift up to down dog. Inhale, exhale to pigeon. Take a rest. Now, lean over into that left hip as you bring the right leg around. Take your legs out in front of you. Find your sit bones, sit up tall. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, forward fold. So I'm going to give you a few offers for a final inversion. And we've done a lot of inversions. I mean, soldier is an inversion. Your heart is above your head. Down dog is actually an inversion. Fallen angel. But I'm gonna offer you bridge, wheel, or shoulder stand. So whichever one of these is in your practice that you're in need of today, I want you to go there. But ease yourself down. Find your back. Take a deep breath, give yourself a minute, and ask yourself which of these postures would be the best for you right now. Maybe you just want to do a bridge. Maybe you need a wheel. Maybe shoulder stand would really be nice for you. But just listen to what you need. I think I'm going to go for a wheel. But if you want to go to a shoulder stand, it would be an excellent addition to your practice today. So whichever one it is, maybe you're just going to lie here, but honor whatever it is you want to do. Let's go there. Breathing. You're welcome to work in whatever posture you're in for a few more breaths. Everybody start to ease your way down. Lying on a flat back, bring the arms out beside you like they're in cactus, palms are up, and drop both knees over to the right. Inhale, lift them up, and exhale, drop them over to the left. Inhale, bring them up, draw your knees toward you, give yourself a big hug, and you can really wrap around and sway this side to side. And then very slowly take one leg out and then the other. Let the feet flop to the side. Really start to find the breath coming back to a normal place. Feel all the energy running through your body from that practice. You are welcome to stay here as long as you choose, and I would prefer you stay here at least 5 minutes. This is a class that you can practice, and as you can see, we all struggle with these things sometimes. I was wobbly in some of these postures today, but I give myself that grace. It's okay. Some days are easier than others, but I try every single day, and I hope you do too. So stay here as long as you like. I hope you have a great day, and thank you so much for joining me in this practice. I'll post another one next week. Happy summer solstice and many things. So thank you so much. Namaste.